Welcome back to the Watch Your Tone podcast. We're just too excited and happy to be here. Let's start off with the prayer real quick. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Amen.
Amen.
You know, but
Yup.
Dude, it was literally a freaking workout to get here. Like, I'm trying to like process the word.
We just sat in the fucking car for an hour. We're nuts moving now. Do I look like I work out?
Girl, like, right. But honestly, girl, sorry, it's because I get distracted when people just be staring at certain stuff. Then I want to see what they're looking at. Anyways, yeah, girl, we ended up getting here like an hour later, but we're ready to yap. Let the yap sessions start. How are you doing today, Miss Icinton?
I'm doing good. Yeah, can't complain.
Love that. As for me, I'm very blessed. Let's get straight into it. Did you see about Gypsy Rose leaving her husband?
Yes, girl, and I love that for her. Bitch, imagine like, have you seen that post where it's like, this bitch thought I was coming home to her. Thank you for using Securus, though.
Really? No, I have not seen it, but I believe it. I saw this thing and it was like, you cannot tell me that Gypsy Rose didn't just use her husband to get off like probation or parole or some shit like that. And then they were like, girl, she been locked up for how many years? Like, you don't think she finna go and try everything?
Exactly, under the sun. Exactly. Shit, I know me. I know me.
And I ain't even been locked up, but I be ready to try it and go crazy. But you know, it was free Gypsy Rose. But that's what happens with a lot of people. Like, a lot of people have like their popularity and then they like blow up and then everybody turns like against him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, and it could be like something else too, because who are we? Like, bitch, we don't know them. Like, he could have like cheated or something. Yeah. It's just like, no.
Yeah.
But
I shouldn't stand for that because, and then I was like seeing this other thing and they were like, well, maybe she left him because he looked like her mom.
Yeah, he does. Actually, I saw a post on Facebook and they put like comparisons. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. No, yeah, he did. And maybe it's just because he's big and white.
Yeah.
So was her mom. But hey, they're gonna come for me and be like, bitch, you went too far behind.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, how are you feeling? Like, how have you been feeling? Like, not just today.
Honestly, I've been feeling like just drowsy, like just like in a funk, like nothing's going on or like nothing's been happening, but it's just like okay.
Yeah. Right. Nah, for me lately, I've just been feeling a lot of like a heavy heart, like thinking about a lot of different things and like staring off into the distance and shit like that. Yeah, but it's because of the Mercury reggaeton.
Mercury Gatorade.
Tell us about it, because I feel like you know more about it.
So basically, I mean, I don't know like the exact stuff about it, because there's some people who'll be like, oh, like the planets and they do this and that, and like when they clash, I don't fucking know, but I know as far as like what I do know, I know like certain signs go through certain things when like certain planets are crossing. I don't know what it is, or like their orbit, something like that. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it just has a lot to do with what you're feeling. And in low key, I saw a TikTok yesterday, and it was saying like it had like all the signs and what you're probably feeling. And I was like,
and you related to it?
Yeah, she was going through all of them, and I was like, no, like they weren't my signs, so I was like, oh no, but I haven't gone through that. And then she said Taurus, and I was like, bitch, you know what I mean?
Dude,
you know
what did she say about Capricorns? How were they feeling?
I don't remember, honestly. I wasn't really paying attention
selfish
to them, Taurus.
Yeah,
before Aquarius, they did say
Nah, I literally will swear by TikTok. Like, I hate to see like the, what is it called? Like the TikTok, like when they read your cards on TikTok. I forgot what it's called. Readers. Yeah, there we go. So I always be like, ew, no, like I'm not gonna sit there like I don't believe in it or anything like that. But let it be like, he misses you. He's coming back to you.
He's gonna text you if you use this.
He's gonna text you. Yeah, and I'll be like scrolling, then I'll come back and I'll be like, wait, and I'll like sit through it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but then I'll be like, like if it gives me like a reading of, girl, he don't love you. He's never gonna love you. He never loved you. He's just used you. Then I was like, oh no, like obviously I don't believe in it. So I just keep on scrolling. You know.
Speaking of that and TikTok, so what do you think about this whole solar eclipse? And
I thought you said this whole. I'm like, which one?
Bitch, the fucking no, like the whole like the CERN and portals opening and all this shit happening. How do you feel about that?
I feel like we heard about. We were just talking about that the last time too. The CERN thing. So apparently, if you don't know, you probably still won't know because I don't know how good I'm gonna explain it. But the CERN is like some type of program that they did where they're trying to like line up the atoms and molecules and stuff, and they're trying to make like a new, like open a portal to a new dimension or something like that. And they're starting
to create like energy or something, like basically. I think
they're starting it the day of the eclipse, I guess. So that's why people were like trying to connect the dots and shit, and they're like, wow, isn't it crazy that they're actually trying to do this on the day of the eclipse? And like during the eclipses when it's like all this, where they feel like the spirit realm and everything is like all aligned, like the planets are aligned and all this shit, and they're just trying to like make it go together. But I don't know how I feel.
There's a lot of people, I mean, like, I'm not really the one that's like, oh, the world's gonna end and everything, but I do think like the coincidences that match up with the Bible, like it's crazy. Like like he talks about in Revelations, I think it's Revelations, how like the places where like flowers and stuff never grow, like Antarctica and all that, like, or Alaska, flowers are going to start to bloom. And someone posted like that flowers are blooming. And then also he said that there will be 3 moons. There's a TikTok that like went viral, and it's a guy, and there's 3 moons, like it looks like little typing dots type shit, like they're right next to each other. And then there's a tree or something that God talks about, and it's like you only see it when like the end of times are near, and and someone saw it like on the top of a mountain, and so people were like, oh, the world's gonna end. So I'm like, bitch, but I'm like, at the same time, nobody knows nothing. But I feel like I just think it's weird
when it comes to that. I mean, government don't come for me and everything, but also like if it's in the Bible, I'm not like doubting God, you know what I'm saying, but everybody has access to the Bible, and there's a lot of people with their conspiracies and everything that talk about how the government tries to control us, or they do a certain thing to make us go into a frenzy. So if everybody knows the signs of the world ending, why would, like, I wouldn't put it past them to like produce those signs unorganically to make the people be like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's why I'm like, I don't believe anything that I see, because like there's like all the people who
I only believe what my man tells me. Bitch. Especially when he's locked up. I don't know about y'all. That's why the eclipse is happening, because my man told me he was gonna give me the moon. So I don't know. That's why the moon ain't finna be around. He's finna give it to me.
Stupid. Yeah, I want more than the world, bitch.
Right. I want the moon.
And they said they're supposed to be like, well, they're like, I feel everybody's saying that they think there's gonna be that 3 days of darkness, and the eclipse. I'm like, oh, me earlier the other time when I was talking about it,
we be manifesting
for 30 days.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be like I have never realized any eclipse in my life. Never seen of her.
I probably was inside.
I don't know what I was doing at that time. That's like remember back in the day when they used to have the Nick on Nickelodeon, it'd be like Nick Day at Play. And Nickelodeon wouldn't play nothing for like the whole day. It would just be a green screen.
Yeah. You go outside, right?
I wouldn't. Bitch, that's when we change the channel. What's on Disney Channel? What's on Disney XD? Like, you know, but yeah, I don't think that there's going to be. But shout out Avid Season. He was talking about in the little towns that they have to get ready to like buy extra like food and all this shit, just because not anything crazy, but if you just say that like, oh, like go buy extra food and shit, then of course everybody's gonna get crazy. But it's just because there's gonna be like hella people going into one little tiny town that's used to like the population of 1,000, and now it's gonna be like hella more than 1,000, you know. But yeah, that was our new segment. All right, so let's get into how was the barber shore.
It was good.
I know we talked about it the last time. We talked about actually doing it. So if you tuned into the first podcast, which, round of applause for you. I'm still learning the buttons. don't laugh at me. Yes, if you tuned into the first episode, then we had some footage of the D-Baby show, but that was like before we actually like went and did it. But we added in the pictures because it was after, you know. But how was your experience at the D-Baby show?
I liked it. It was.
You were hosting, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How was that? Was that your first time hosting?
I was with my homegirl hosting it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep fucking hitting this mic. Anyways, it was cool overall. I feel like, but the crowd is really dry. Like, we were like, as a host, your job is to like tee people up, and we're naturally just like, hey, like, bow. Like,
yeah.
And anything that we did, we'd be like, make some fucking noise. And it'd be like those two people in the back, like, woo. And I'm like, bitch. But and I thought like maybe it's just because a lot of people were speculating that D-Baby wasn't even going to show up. Because a lot of people were like, he's not going to show up. He always does this, da-da-da-da. But we had word like of people, like we know people who know him personally and work with him. And they were there. We're like, bitch, like.
We do. Well, not we.
They're from here.
She do. Shout out all my ski masters.
Shout out Easy Breezy.
Shout out Easy Breezy, beautiful trappers. But yeah, no.
But it was even dry when he got there. Like when he got there, obviously people were like, oh, like rushing up to the stage trying to get like pictures and stuff. Yeah. But even at that, like they would cut out the music when he was singing, and like people were singing, but it wasn't as much as you thought. Like and we'd be like, make some noise for D-Baby, da da da. Like no one was really like hyped like that, you know. Yeah. But overall, I feel like it was good. We saw a lot of people that we know. Shout out Home Plate.
Shout out Home Plate, Fernando and his girl.
Oh, speaking of that.
Well, damn, I was going to talk about my experience. Oh, yeah. Shit, bitch. So my experience at the barber shop was the same as yours because we were both hosting. Right? But I got to meet him, guys. If y'all know me, y'all know that's my man. And I feel like I really got out my system. It was kind of a little like bittersweet because I don't know if y'all know the past of me and Der Burbrim. So he like thought I was gonna go with him after the show to Houston, you know, but Easter Sunday was on a Friday, so Easter Sunday was coming up. I was going with my family, and we kind of had like a little clashing moment because he wanted me to go to Houston with him, spend time with him for Easter and everything. But
you busy, baby.
You know, I'm busy, and then he brought up Austin Mahone. If you know, Austin Mahone is also my ex. You know, like. It was just kind of crazy. Texas, for real. Like I'm Georgia Strait, babe, or they go to Georgia Strait where tuition is handled. But it was a good show. I think he did like a good little performance and everything. It was so cool to meet him. It was cool to have like our first little hosting. So even though it wasn't the best hosting performance or like not performance experience, it was still one that we know. So next time, which will be sooner than later, we'll actually know what we do and what we don't want and what to expect and everything. So, as you were going to say?
I'm like, speaking of that, what do we have coming up there? I keep fucking hitting this mic.
So, if everything falls into line, everything's all in motion with the ocean, we should be hosting another show with Home Plate very soon. Don't want to make no announcement yet because I don't know if it's really locked in all the way. But very excited for that lane. For us, like that lane, the door has opened, so I'm excited.
We're gonna be like coming to you live.
Yeah, right. So I'm excited for all that. Praise be to God for that opportunity, yes, and I'm excited to see where it takes us.
For sure, skis.
So
sorry,
sorry. What do you think about the whole Diddy situation? I don't remember if we talked about it, but it's like ongoing still.
I feel like, have you seen that picture of him that they posted, like his mugshot? That doesn't even fucking look like him.
Is it real though?
Yeah,
I like they really like quote unquote got him.
Well, yeah, okay. See, so I heard that he was arrested, and then people were dropping pictures of him like from when he was detained, and he was just like standing like this with the FBI like talking to them.
Yeah,
and I really feel like a lot of shit's gonna come out like as far as Hollywood, but it's crazy because with stuff like that, you would think like, okay, we got Diddy, let's get all these other people, but it always dies down. But I saw a post today that said that they got a pastor. That he was a part of those videos that
not Jake's, right?
I think
Bishop
so.
Jake's. TD Jake's.
Yeah.
The
black guy, right?
Yeah.
That
I'm gonna look that up while you're telling me.
The videos that Diddy was supposly holding, like as
that Diddy.
Wait, did I say D-Baby?
Diddy.
Oh, Diddy.
Wait, you said Diddy?
Did he do it or did he not?
I'll look it up.
But those videos that he was saving, like to blackmail people, or as leverage, when he was
it said he was mentioned briefly in suit against music mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs, and that he's accused of participating in parties hosted by Combs. accused. Y'all better leave my pastor alone.
Come on, accused.
Y'all better leave
but
him.
They said that he's accused because they're reviewing like the footage.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of people that we know and look up to and stuff but they're not like announcing anything. And I feel like slowly they're going to like knock them out. Like they're saying Beyonce and Jay-Z, like all them are part of that shit too. And I'm like, I just feel like everybody's gonna be exposed on that, but they're the people who are the like famous and everything.
I don't feel like they're gonna be exposed though.
Yeah,
like,
they're not. Even if they are, like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
There's way too many money and power in that. So if anything, they'll take down like 1 or 2 people and they're gonna make them like the scapegoats.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Not everybody and their mom. But then again, like how you said, it's gonna be a lot of people's names and a lot of stuff coming out about people that we look up to and shit like that. That goes back to how like God be telling us not to make anybody our idols. Mm-hmm. Hello, amen. Preach, because you never know what goes on behind closed doors. Exactly. For real. That's what really like makes me be a little like about like when I get into artists. When I get in there, when I get into them, because it just makes me be like, yeah, they're dope as fuck, but at the same time, like, you just never know anybody. Like, if you don't know people like that are regular, what makes you think you can know, like, you know, like,
yeah,
you know, exactly. Like, all right, but yeah. What's a ghost experience that you've had, like the scariest one, if you want to talk about it?
I've had a couple, honestly. There's one that I went through, and then there's one that I've heard that my brother and my grandma and all them told me. Mm-hmm. So the first one, I'll tell you the one where I was like still a baby. We had moved into a house in the same neighborhood that we live in, and my mom,
she cannot let go of my block.
Cannot let go of Westwood. What's it called? They had just moved into a house, and like they were just complaining of like hearing banging and hearing this and all of that. And my mom was, I think she was either pregnant with me or I was a baby, like newborn. Yeah. And so she would sleep a lot, and she fell asleep one day, like all day, and like was tired. And she woke up the next day with like bruises all over her legs, but like physical bruises where like you could see like 4, like it looked like someone was hitting her all over her body. And then like a couple of days after that, they came home and there was footprints on the ceiling.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, and like I've always like, no fucking yeah. Like you're lying, whatever. No, my grandma showed me pictures of it, and they didn't go. They moved out like immediately, and that's when they moved into the other house here. And so at that house, me and my brother, like, okay, you know, you used to watch scary movies, and you're like, oh, I want to sleep with like your brother, your sister, or whatever, your older sister. Well, me and my brother are 7 years apart. We used to watch scary movies, and he'd be like, you're not sleeping in my fucking room. And I'd be like, no, I'm not going to sleep in here. He's like, okay, fine. Then you can watch it. So I watch it. Yeah. Well, one night, I was like, can I sleep in your room? I'm fucking scared, you know? So we slept in there. And my brother used to have, like, this piano, like those little, like, cheap ones, right?
I can already feel like we're...
And it had, like, it was, like, a long piano, but the light, like, the little screen, it would light up blue. Mm-hmm. So we were laying down, and it's pitch dark, and we just see like a little like blue light like on the ceiling, and I'm looking at him, and he's knocked out, and I'm just like, like, is it enough to wake him up, you know, because he's already mad that I'm sleeping with him. Yeah. And so I'm like, whatever. And so then it starts playing, and I'm like, fuck that. So I wake my brother up, and I'm like, hey, it's fucking playing.
It starts playing like whenever you press the button, is something recorded, or it just starts
like the ding, 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 ding. Yeah, like if someone was playing the piano, and like on the keys where you could like it didn't play anything, you would still hear the key. So I told him like, hey, like, you know, something's going on. And so he was like, oh, you're just tripping, and he unplugs it, goes to sleep. It starts playing again, bitch, and it's unplugged. Yeah. I'm like,
And did he see that?
Yeah, he heard it. And after that, I think we like stepped in the living room or something. But I don't know. I feel like growing up, it was just a lot of like scary stuff. Like you never think it would happen. Mm-hmm. Like we thought like, oh, everybody has ghosts or whatever, you know. Yeah. But I really feel like it had a lot to do with my dad and like his background, because he was very spiritual. He was like Native American, so he would take us to powwows and stuff, and we would chant in the circles, paint my face, all that, like, and they talk to spirits, like, you know, good and bad, all of that. And I feel like a lot of them, my dad, since he was so like high spirited, he was easy to cling on to, you know. So even if he didn't think he had something, like, things can easily follow, you know. Yeah, we would hear the big heavy freezers heavy duties. We'd hear them slam like loud, like all night. We would just we learned to ignore it, but we tore like the room down that we felt like we had like a little game room. We tore it down. So ever since then, it's my brother's house now, like where the studio is. Yeah. Ever since then, the house has just been like peaceful. It's comfortable now.
Love that,
Like I don't feel like there's anything there. So
yeah.
that's why I'm like I love going there now. I'll go there anytime. What about you? You have any?
Was that both stories already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dang. I would just say like, girl, that's crazy, girl. Like, I'm like, let's examine that story that you just like shared with us. Thank you for sharing with us. Footprints on the wall, girl, bye.
I was like, that shit sounds like something you hear.
That literally, like, I would have, like, if I was you, I would have been like, ew, please, no. And seeing the pictures with a girl, bye. I'm glad that.
And it's crazy in the picture, you can see, like, my grandpa, he's just like, you know, like, they just took some pictures, like, you know,
like,
to
shit, get a picture, yeah.
Yeah, because I knew they were like, people are never going to fucking believe this. You need to take some pictures. They're all,
right. Girl, that would have been all on my Instagram story. Oh, no, because it probably would have affected the phones. Like the energy?
Yeah. I've heard of that happening where cameras like die
or like
or batteries go out
gear and shit like that. I don't know. I had like a couple. Thank God they weren't nothing like too crazy like that. I probably would have like, not now. I feel like I have a lot of, my faith is way stronger and everything, you know. But
yeah, for sure.
Like growing up, cause okay, so and my mama, she lives over there in the Southwest, right, in the house that we grew up with over there. So it was like my dad's. And so his mom passed away like in the living room type shit, like on the couch. Mm-hmm. And so when I was younger growing up, every time he'd go to jail and shit like that, like we have like a door in the restroom and it's like a sliding door. So every time he'd be locked up, like in the middle of the night, my mom would hear like the door opening and closing and she'd hear footsteps. So like my nana, well, that's what we would call her. She would drag her feet when she'd be walking and like, girl, that scared the
fuck out of me too.
I started like, hey, no weapon. Like, I was about to start praising. Nah, God got me. But, yeah, like, she would hear, like, my nana's foots, like foots, chinga. She had 3 fucking long legs. No, so she would hear, like, her shoes, like dragging, like.
My grandma still walks like that.
Pick up your feet, bitch. All right. Nah, but like that, and like we had a radio in the garage, and it would just randomly turn on like really like loud and shit like that.
That shit creeps me out. Like when TVs or toys go off and stuff, that shit creeps me out.
Yeah, it's ugly because it's like eerie, you know. And then like I was like because there's like I don't know if it's actually called entertainment, but that's what it was called. But it's like the divider.
Oh
like
yeah,
room type shit.
Yeah.
So we'd always sit on like a heater. Obviously, it wouldn't be on, chinga. But we'd always sit on it, and there's like right here is the divider, but it like had like holes in it so you can see. And one time I was sitting there and I just see like something like black run right by me, and I was like, you know, I like you like how you say you just learn to ignore it. Like I was always taught like, nah, don't give it like no energy. Yeah. Don't even acknowledge it. And I like seen it a few times.
He's like,
right? He's like. Yeah, it was John Cena the whole time. He's all like, dun, 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 right? And then I was sitting, latching on all my stories, right? You're only told 2, but this is the last one. Or I don't know, there's been a couple, like, that was just at the house. Like, one time, we were there messing around at my homegirl's house, and we had the lights off. We had watched a scary movie, and this is why I don't like to play around, you know? So we're there at her house, and she had like this ugly doll, and I never liked dolls, like the porcelain dolls. Oh no, I feel like they have like souls in them.
No,
like,
for real,
I don't like that. And so we're there playing around, and we're acting like we're getting drug off the bed. Don't ask me why the fuck we would play like that, but we're acting like we're getting like our leg being pulled off the bed. You know?
Don't tell me someone fucking actually.
No, and it was like we had the lights off and stuff, and then we started recording, and the phone started messing up, like. It started like going to green screen and going like this, and it was something about that doll she had, and she's like, oh, it moved or something like that. And bitch, I get up, I'm like, don't fucking play with me, bitch. And we go to the living room or whatever, and the light starts like messing up, like it wouldn't turn on. Bitch, I was there with 3 bitches. I ran outside without my shoes on. My homegirl was like, wait, Liza, wait. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go back up in the house.
You ain't seen Annabelle, bitch,
girl. And I just don't play like that because I feel like if you play around like bitch, like
yeah, they're gonna be like, oh,
that's what they really want to be like. You know?
Have you ever had an experience where it's like it doesn't happen in the moment, but something happened and then you figure out something and then you're just like, what the fuck? Like, oh, bitch, I got goosebumps.
Like, what? Give me an example.
There is an example, and I was honestly I feel like when you're going through a lot, That's when they're really like they come at
you. You're vulnerable.
Like I think I was a senior and I was going through it with like one of the boyfriends that I had.
One of the boyfriends.
No, like what? One of the
one of the week.
Yeah, literally. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, my boyfriend at the time, we were going through it or whatever, and we were just fighting. Like I was failing in school a lot. I was getting in trouble in sports. Like I was just going through it, fighting with my family and shit. So I would just stay locked in my room, and I felt like I started noticing like I would charge my phone all night and I would wake up and it would be dead. Like I would charge I had a speaker that I would use when I would get ready in the morning for school. Yeah. I would charge it and it would be dead. Like, you know, and I'm just like, oh, maybe like my wires aren't working or whatever, you know? Yeah. So my boyfriend's family too, they're very like locked in with the churches. So like they got me blessed and everything. We went to the pastor's house and I feel like that if there was something fucking with me, they weren't fucking with me going and being in church. And that's also when I just got baptized, all that stuff. So I feel like they were really like, you know, trying to fuck with me. And I remember I had got home. It was literally after that pastor meeting. I got home and I wasn't really paying attention. And my grandma's usually always home, so I didn't notice that her car wasn't gone. So and the lights are on and everything.
Her car was gone?
She wasn't home. She wasn't home. So I go. I'm in the kitchen where I usually sit on my counter, and I'm just sitting there on my phone or whatever, and I hear like my grandma call out to me, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Huh? And I'm just like, whatever. Like, you know how, bitch, you live with your grandma. You're just like, what? And
they don't my business out there, bitch. I told everybody I live with George Strait.
And your grandma. But no, yeah, I'm sitting there, and I hear like her call my name or something, and I'm just like, what? She didn't say nothing, and I'm like, whatever. She probably just said something. Yeah. And I'm sitting there, and then like 15 minutes later, my grandma comes in through the front door, and I'm just like, bitch, I'm like stuck in my fucking tracks. Yeah. And my grandma's like, oh, like, you know, putting her purse down and everything, and I'm just staring at her, and she's like what? Like what? And I'm like, you just got here, and she's like, yeah, like, and I remember it was cold because she had a scarf, so she would like take it off, and she's like, yeah, like I just got here, like, and I was like,
did you tell her?
Yeah, I told her. I'm like, I heard you call me, and she was like, oh, well, maybe it was just like the TV or maybe, you know, trying to debunk it. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I fucking heard you because I literally got out of my body and said, huh? Like, what? And I got annoyed. Like, bitch, you're calling me. You're not saying anything. Yeah. Like, so then like the next day after that, you know, like the rosaries that they give you, the crosses like at funerals and stuff. Well, I have one for my mom and I have one for my dad. And I had them hanging over, my TV at the time, and it fell. And like the way I hang it, it's a little ring on top of it. So like it, like you literally just put the ring on the thumbnail, and it literally like almost like if someone hit the bottom of it to swing around. It literally went like that and fell. And I was like, what the fuck? And so after that, I called my boyfriend and his mom and them, and like I was just like, can y'all pray for me? Like I feel really uncomfortable. Like my crucifix literally just fucking fell. Like it looked like it got thrown. Yeah. And so his mom, she starts praying for me on FaceTime, right? And she's praying for me. And my fucking remote goes flying and the batteries come out. And she was like, what was that? And I just pick it up and I'm like, my battery, like my remote just flew. Like my batteries fell out. And she was like, what the fuck? Like, you know? And so I think I ended up moving in with my boyfriend then like a couple weeks after, but like that was due to something else. Yeah. But ever since then, like, no, and like I haven't felt anything. And then when I returned home, like I don't feel anything, you know. So I feel like it was definitely like probably around about the time of my life, like they were like, oh, let's fuck with this bitch. Like,
yeah, dude, because you know that's what it's to be said, like the closer you get to God, the more like the enemy and everything tries to fuck
they test you more, and that's definitely true, I believe.
Yeah. Do you be having like them dreams where you feel like it's God telling you something, or like you're like the future's being told to you through a dream? Like you dream something and then like it happens later on and you're like, bitch, I dreamt of this, or like, oh shit, like
kind of like deja vu type shit.
Kind of like deja vu, where you feel like you like with me personally, when I be having I have certain dreams and they mean something. You know, like when I'm like in a relationship or I'm talking to a guy or anything like that, not sometimes, I will have dreams like if they're doing something sneaky or they're like cheating or they're being like on some weird shit, like in my dreams, I'll have dreams about them and they're like they're being very mean to me in my dreams, or they're ignoring me in my dreams, or like they actually bring a girl around in my dreams. And it has not failed me. It happened to me like with 4 different guys. yeah, slut. Right? But literally, like, it's happened to me, and literally, either the guy will tell me like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, please forgive me, like they'll, how do you say, like, tell on themselves, like, they'll literally be like, damn, Liza, like, I can't hold this no more, like, I've been fucking around or some shit like that, or I'll find some shit, or it'll be told to me after the fact, and I'm like, I already knew that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
bitch, I feel like low key all girls can probably have those
like intuition.
Yeah, like, because I've had dreams like that, like and well, obviously like that, like he's cheating on me, and then you find something, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
But for me, like, I'm like, bitch, you know, my exes, right? So, you know, I'm like, out of all my exes, I've been with 3 of them when they got shot. Like, I wasn't physically with them, but I was like,
I'm not riding with you no more. Can you give me a ride after this?
I'm like not with them,
but
like I was dating them around the time.
Yeah.
And I had a dream when I was with
one of them,
with what's his face's brother.
Girl, oh yes, yeah. I think you told me that dream.
Yeah, I had a dream that he got shot up, but in my dream he like died, but in real life, like, he got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he got shot and everything. And it was just weird because I was literally supposed to go to his house. Like, he's like, I'm gonna go get food real quick, and I'm gonna be back. And as soon as I get back, like, you can come. And that's literally right when he got home. Like, I think he was like walking to his like apartment or whatever, and boom, like, that's when it happened. And I was like, that's just weird, because that's the second time that I've had a dream that one of my boyfriends like something like that happened to them, and it happened.
Black Widow over here, bitch.
No, bitch, right?
That's fucking crazy. Wait, fix your hair.
This one?
Like, yeah, there's, like, come here. She's a girl's girl. Like this.
Oh.
Like, fix that like that. No, that's really crazy.
I also feel like it's just the life that they live. So I'm
already it's like subconsciously.
Yeah, like the life
comes with
that they're in. I'm always like worried about them, you know? So I feel like I was just like, fuck.
What do you feel about you know how sometimes guys be like, oh, girls just love bad boys. They just love bad boys. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I
feel like for me, it's not necessarily that I like bad boys, because I don't think I do. But it's just, if we have similar upbringings, similar lifestyles, similar backgrounds and shit, then I'm going to relate to you more than, like, somebody that has never lived like that. And most of the time, if they're living like that, they stay living like that. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, as far as that, I feel like girls just want to be girls, you know, like, they don't want to have to, you know what I'm saying? They want someone that's going to protect them, be a man, like, you know, the general, so I feel like girls generally, they go for, like, oh, they think he's the toughest, or all that. Really? You know what I'm saying? Like, not me.
You do that?
No, fuck no. No, not me, but I feel like a lot of girls, like, that's why a lot of guys act certain ways in front of girls, because they're like, oh, they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You fucking hitting this.
Are you trying to impress me?
Right? I'm like,
are you protecting me from the mic?
Like, oh, you good? Okay.
Yeah. You're like,
but no, yeah, I feel like that. But I feel like, because I've had my little phase of, like, hood boys and all that, you know. I had the hood boys. I had, like, a little thing, golds, chains. I mean, like,
yeah.
Still in that.
I mean, that's always going to be.
But you get tired of, like,
what comes that,
because there could be a man, and there could be, like, a doctor or a lawyer that you meet, and he don't fuck around. He ain't gonna let nobody touch you. Like,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, no, for sure.
Like,
that's what I was gonna say.
So you don't have to come up in the streets and all of that just to be a man and protect your girl and type shit. And I feel like I'm at that stage now where I'm like, I just want a man. I want a man.
If y'all only knew. For me, I don't know. I feel like I've dated, like, one. Well, I didn't really like him, but I was with him when I was in high school.
Oh,
not the love of my life.
Who's the love of your life?
Ka.
Oh, Texas.
Ka. But no, I was with him when I was younger, but I just kind of wanted the experience of, like, having a boyfriend at the time or whatever the fuck. And he was, like, a little square. Like, I've been, like, entertained, like, some little, like, quote unquote squares and everything, but it's just like, I don't know, like, they can't relate. Like, if I say something about a certain situation, then they're kind of just like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Or why you gotta move like that? Or why are you acting like this?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, I don't want to explain anything to anybody. And I don't even think I attract nice guys like that. Like, bitch, try to whisper like we're not on camera.
I'm like, do you think that they know?
She fucking took the There's no more air in the room. No,
bitch, you're stupid. No, what was I gonna say? What were we just talking about?
We were just talking about the nice guys, bad boys thingy like that. But I don't know.
I don't know.
Me and my sister grew up the same too, but she has like a nice, shout out you, Steven, love you. He's a nice, like, by the book, 9 to 5, like, you know, real cool, good dude or whatever the fuck. And then me, oh, bitch, I've been dragged through the mud, ho. Like, literally been dragged through the streets, bitch. And I don't know.
I'm all laughing. Bitch was dragged through the streets, bitch.
Right? But
I
yeah.
just feel like I couldn't be with the guy who, like, okay, like my boyfriend that I told you, that I was just telling you about, that ghost story and all that shit. I felt like he thought that he was better than me. Like he just always, like, wanted to down me. Like, if I got...
He wants to go down on you?
Yeah.
Like,
that's what made up for it.
Does he have a brother?
But no, yeah, I can't be with the guy who's just, like, he just, like, always is waiting for an opportunity to bring you down. Like,
yeah, well, there are some
you're
guys...
so ghetto, or, why do you act like that? Why are you so loud? Like...
There are some guys that will literally... What was that? Did you hear that?
That beep?
Oh, it was like a horn or something? I thought somebody answered FaceTime. I was like... Anyways, let's talk about the Allan Allan theory. Remember I was trying to tell you...
Oh, yeah. What the fuck is that?
So, brief little explanation by...
You like fucking with two guys at one time?
Yeah, and their brothers and their name Allan. No, it's called the Allan Allan theory. Like, I don't know who the fuck came up with this. Somebody with the last name Allan. But it's just the theory that you like somebody that doesn't like you. And when you realize they don't like you, you fall back on the person that likes you and you don't like them.
And then they start...
And then you ghost them. Mm-hmm. And it's like a constant loop. You feel me? Like, you like somebody that doesn't like you. Somebody likes you that you don't like. And then you're the person that they like and you don't like them. And they have somebody that likes them and they don't like.
I feel like I know what you're trying to say.
Well,
give me names.
Give
me a situation.
Okay,
let's
so
be messy.
like let's say, okay, you like OT and he don't like you. And then Bungie's liking you, but you don't like him. And then there's somebody
not the real
name. There's somebody named Jennifer that likes Bungie, but Bungie don't like her. So it's a constant, like, it's never ending. And then OT don't talk to you, so then you go talking to Bungie. You don't talk to Bungie, Bungie goes talking to Jennifer. Bungie don't talk to Jennifer, Jennifer goes talking to fucking P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a never ending thing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I feel it. What do you think about that?
I feel like it could be true, but at the same time, like, not, because I don't know about you. I'm pretty sure it's the same with you, but, like, if I like somebody, most of the time they like me back.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I don't like what doesn't like me. Well, clearly I have before, but
I won't like somebody.
Not too much.
I won't like somebody that I know doesn't like me.
Scary.
Good queen. I won't like somebody if I know they don't like me back. Like, you know, I've made a move first on guys, but it's because I knew my foot was in the door. Like, I knew they was trying to talk
I've
to
never
me,
been afraid to, like, y'all know me. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to fuck.
Yeah, like, I'll be straight. Well, goddamn it, I wasn't gonna tell that story, but shit. No, I'm like real. I don't like to beat around the bush. We're too grown. The only bush should be the one I'm breaking. Nah, I don't like to beat around the bush. So if I think somebody's cute, and like you said, if you kind of feel like you get the feeling, then I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with you? Like, you know, like, I'm slick. You feel me? I know how to be slick. I know how to slide. But at the same time, I don't like people that don't like me. But sometimes I think subconsciously I like the chase. Yeah, I was about to say. I not the chase that, well, obviously I like for guys to chase me, but sometimes, like, I have to heal a lot more. But in the past, I would be like, oh, they just need love. Like, let me just show them love. Like, even though they're doing this, they're doing that. Like, oh, no, me, you know.
Yeah, I feel like that's a normal thing, though. I feel like a lot of people deserve to be loved, right? And I feel like everybody who likes someone thinks that they can love that person, like, or do better than what they've had before, type shit. Yeah. Not me though. I'm gonna.
Now I'm done. Like, literally in my head now, like,
I can't just see us dating anybody. Like, how did that even work? Like,
what, dating somebody?
Like, if we ended up with boyfriends, like, say out of the group, you know, it's all of us and the girls. Like, there would just always be a guy in the back of us now, and we'd just be like, we wouldn't be able to talk.
One thing about me, I don't know. maybe it would change if I like.
I'm leaving him at home.
I have yet to like have a guy that I kind of would want to bring around. Oh, somebody's gonna go out there and feel like I'm lying, but like I don't know. For the most part, I feel like if it's girls' time, then it's girls' time because I know how I feel like with certain people. Shorty, girl, why are you bringing your man to like girls' night? It's girls' night, like, babe. Especially if you're going home to him or you're gonna.
Girl, we doing like, Zumba. Why is he here?
Like we're painting our toenails, talking about our pussies. Like, why are you bringing him?
You want to talk about your pussy?
Yeah, like why would you bring him? You know, like I don't know. There's a time and place, but I don't know. I've always been like that. Maybe it's. Do you think that's toxic of me to be like, what do you need to be around my friends for?
No, I don't think so.
Like, especially if you don't know my friends.
I mean, I feel like there's a time and place. Like, obviously, if it's like a birthday party or something, like it's you know. But if it's like the other night when it was literally a girls' night. Yeah. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like, and it would also, I feel like it would also make a big difference if like we actually fucked with him. Like if he was cool, you know. But bitch, you be doing my homegirl in like no. We're not talking about
me. Yeah. I'm not the homegirl. I'm not getting done in. I'm not even getting done. Period. Period. But I'm just kidding. Yeah. So speaking of dudes and stuff, nicknames, huh? We have a couple nicknames for folks.
Speaking.
Do you have the list? I have the list, I believe.
I feel like we're missing some names.
So, we're gonna give y'all some nicknames. So if
we gotta let's say a nickname and not what we like about them, but something about the art. Like,
okay. Ready?
You know, I don't know what it is. Okay, you go first.
We're gonna start. And this one knows his name. This one. Oilo? Answer it.
What is calling me for?
We have somebody calling in for the podcast.
What the fuck? Never calls me. That's how I'm like,
girl.
Okay, anyways.
The first one knows who he is, so if he sees this, don't get your head blown up. Just about to say little. But mousy.
And what do you like about him?
Oh, we gotta say something we like about him?
Or like, what about him? You said...
Like, I'm saying the nicknames.
Yeah, but say something about it. It's your hoe.
It's not mine.
Oh, not anymore.
Mousy, it's giving sassy. Batman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, bitch. It's giving...
I just got in from Gotham.
It's
giving Harlem Quinn.
Harlem Quinn.
She's all in the Bronx vibes. Oh, Joker.
No, it's just giving.
It's not giving.
I'm like, what is it giving? I don't know. That's just
No comment.
My number one. Batman comes and saves me at night.
Yeah, sure.
When I need it.
Caveman. It's giving baby mama drama.
It is. It's giving. Why are you doing? Why? Come on. Why are you doing that?
It's giving Squidward at this point.
It's giving it. That's giving fucking sassy, bitch.
Oh no, it's not even sassy. It's giving just too emotional. Okay,
giving
dude.
Pride. Dude.
It's giving shower video.
It's giving sister way.
No, please don't.
None of that.
I don't know. To me, it's giving.
He's nice. He's very nice. That's what I can say. Like,
yeah, it's very polite.
Yeah, he's nice. He's never. Besides that, he's never done like like.
I'd hit. I would.
I know you would, bitch.
Shorty.
That's it. That's all I gotta say. Where's the boo?
Okay. Kyle. It's giving sister wives. Okay. Bungie. It's giving. Let's keep our comment because we may be hosting.
I am supposed to come this weekend.
Baby daddy. Which is neither of ours.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
Oh, okay. I don't really know him, but like I said, it's giving Thea that goes out with her man and comes back.
Yeah. EBB. Oh, easy breezy, beautiful trapper. It's giving shiesty.
It's giving
real sassy.
Sacrifice.
It's giving. Let's not even speak before we don't show up next week.
Bitch, it's giving filtered.
Yeah.
Natural beauty.
Noti. It's giving. Are these my glasses? It's a little insider.
It's giving Crush Cowboy. It's giving onions.
It's giving boob pictures. It's giving sin nudes. Queso fresco.
Love him.
Love you. That's the one that we're gonna out the name. Love you, cheddar bag.
Yeah.
Cheddar beans.
The boy.
It's giving cheddar.
Shout out the pictures he just sent too.
Yeah, it's giving photographer.
I feel like we're missing somebody.
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, there's nobody else. Yeah. I don't think so.
I feel like there's gonna be we're gonna be like, oh, you know who we forgot to say?
Mousy caveman. I feel like I'm missing somebody on mine.
I'm all.
I don't know.
Can you use your fingers?
Just kidding. Use your toes. All right. Yeah, but let's get into the elephant in the room before it's time to gore. Sir, it's been said that you're a catfish.
Oh, bitch.
How do you feel about that?
I really don't give a fuck because I feel like
you look the same to me.
I'm like all growing up, bitch. I've been called so many names under the sun, and I don't give a fuck because I've been skinny, bitch. I've been big. I've been bigger than what I am now. Like, bitch, and I still got what I wanted. I'm like, bigger. How fucking bigger can you get? Bitch, I'm like, but no, yeah, like, bitch. I eat them comments up. Like, it really don't. It ain't.
As you should. You're big as fuck.
It's your body's big, bitch. As you should. You're like, oh, I know, bitch.
Oh, we know, bitch.
But no, because I feel like as long as you're happy with how you look and how you feel.
That's why she brought the Yetis out.
I'm like,
catfish this. You be like, dude, not just photoshopping your.
It was falling at the bottom.
She said, let's see how much of a catfish you think I am.
But no.
Yeah, I don't see the catfish.
We're twins.
Like,
so I'm the catfish.
Hey, no, they called me Eliza, bitch. I didn't know who you were.
They said, who the fuck is that?
that cannot be us. Like, where the fuck is Ice Villa? But she's still over there next to Savage.
This one ate her.
You're sitting on her. You see your hands like this
on the back, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck.
Ice is trying to come out. Ice is trying to come back out. Oh, and they're like, bitch, that's what Ice is giving freezer.
Right? Oh my god, it's giving big heavy freezer. It's giving restaurant freezer, bitch. Warehouse.
Food bank.
Oh my god, bitch.
Oh fuck, bro, that's funny as hell. It's crazy that somebody said that though, because
and it's always the fake pages too. Like, bitch.
That has always been one of my biggest fears growing up is me being a catfish.
Really?
Do you think I give?
I was kidding. Oh, I was kidding.
Do you think I give catfish? You? Live audience? Oh my god. Show me. After this, I'm never gonna let this go.
I'm like, I'm always gonna make this all the time. How she
like, cause I don't know. Do you think I give catfish?
No.
Let us know in the comments.
I'm like, your titties are bigger in person. If anything,
you think so? Somebody told me I look better in person. That kind of hurt my feelings.
I've heard that too on my end.
Oh,
no, on me. Like, I've heard people say like, you look prettier in person, and I'm like, oh, thank you.
I thought last time you said that they didn't know you were this sexy in person. Yeah. So what is it?
Usually, I don't know. I think it's my smile and when I wink. And just talk.
And you're just so skinny and scrawny and like teeny and tiny.
Skinny. What did you say in fucking? I'm so skinny.
Like. No, but I don't know. I feel like that's always, and I think that's like subconsciously why I post the videos. Like, I don't ever think when I post those videos, but it's like, well, nobody can be like, damn, bitch, like I didn't know you had no ass.
Yeah, I feel like people don't really like say anything because they're like, oh, like she likes herself the way she is. She loves herself. So what the fuck am I gonna say? Because she already calls it out herself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I don't really.
Yeah.
We still didn't bitches, bitch.
That was funny though. I seen the comment and I was gonna delete it, but then I'm like, no, because those are always gonna come.
Yeah, regardless.
You know,
good publicity, Zuck.
I mean, in any and every.
Hey, we got a view from it and a comment, so I'm not sure.
Literally, what is a conspiracy? Oh no, conspiracy is gonna have to be saved.
Yeah.
We have 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
We getting word from the office. All right. It's Fiesta. We didn't even tell you the theme. Why we're dressed
like this?
Sucias. It was gonna be, the theme was sucias, since it's already gonna be Fiesta. We just didn't have our little flower crown things or cascarones because, like I said, we had to climb 2 mountains and swim through 3 rivers just to get here.
Nice. Fuck. Fucking traffic.
Thoughts on bitches dancing on the light pole? I personally love them during Fiesta. I love them. I don't know why people hate them so much.
You know, it's funny because the girl I used to be best friends with, we like started doing that like. It wasn't even a thing like when we would go out to Fiesta because we were still young. We were like 18 or 17. We had no business being out there drinking, but we were bad.
Yeah, Fiesta didn't even exist before then.
Bitch. And I remember we were standing right there, and I was like, "Get on the pole, bitch! Like you want to get on the pole?" And I think I still have the video. And she got on the pole, and like she just got up there real quick, and then got down, and then ever since then, like people. I'm not saying we started it, but.
No, that's exactly what you're saying.
I'm like, no, I hadn't ever seen anybody, but I'm like, bitch, get up there, you know?
Yeah.
And so she got up there, and then like now it's like a thing, and I was just like, bitch, and I would always tell her, bitch, remember when we did that, and like like literally right when she got down, like 4 girls all at the same time like went up there, and I'm like, you remember when we did that? And I was like, I'm pretty sure people did that before, but I had never seen anybody since then. But I was also young as fuck.
Yeah.
So.
I love it. I love it. I don't know why people get so like bitches get so mad, but whenever they get mad, it's just giving like, girl, you've been cheated on.
No, for
not
real.
looking down on anybody that's been cheated on.
But she's just dancing.
Yeah, like, and then they want to be like, well, they just be letting guys touch up on them. Like, why don't you get mad at them guys? Because it always be them ugly old Mexican guys.
Sabrosa. No.
Giddy chica.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this year.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
When does it start? Next week?
I don't know. When does Fiesta start? Yeah, next week. Yeah.
We'll be out there then.
I'm excited for it though. I can't wait. My first year actually like going like and actually like doing Fiesta shit was last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't go to Fiesta at all last year.
So
we'll make up for it this year.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're going to turn up. I don't like micheladas.
I like them, but there's some that I've tasted where I'm like, what the fuck is that? But Fiesta, Fiesta's hit different.
I'm going to just do what I always do and drink liquor. Oh, you know what I found out? Beer and all, it's not real liquor. It's wine. It's wine-based liquor.
You know what is real liquor? Sip it.
Are we going there after this?
Do you want to?
Of course. Bye, guys.
Don't be sorry. Be careful.
Right. But yeah, guys, so thank you again for tuning in to this new episode of Watch Your Tone. Again, it's your girl, Liza 1K.
Ice Villa.
And thank you so much to La Conecta. Shout out Avid Season on the production. And stay blessed. Keep your head up. Keep your heart up. Stay prayed up during this Mercury reggaeton. Be safe during Fiesta. I'm acting like we're not going to be here next weekend. But yeah, guys.
Oh, card meet too. Right before. Sorry. Card meet. The address has changed to 5607 Kenwick, which is here at La Conecta, and it's gonna be from 2
this
tonight.
This is gonna drop after.
Oh my fucking god.
We love a hardworking woman though.
We'll just fucking cut that out. We just cut it.
But yeah, guys. So don't be sorry, ho.
Be careful.
And when you're talking to us, remember, watch your tone.
Period. Later.
Bye.